In this video, we're talking about how to stop conditioning our desires and what that really means to actually let go of conditions. So stay tuned. I'll be your light. Be your light.
Hey lovelies, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Tia.
And I'm Leah.
And we are your manifestation sisters, helping you master your mind to manifest your desires. Before we jump into the video, if you are interested in going to your next level and you want to have more support, you can find out all of our services because we currently have our affirmation bundle, our next level you coaching, all available in the link in the description box below. And make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss another video. Let's jump in.
So what do we mean by how to stop conditioning our desires? Well, oftentimes when it comes to manifesting the things we want, we can be very occupied with how something is coming, when it's coming, who's bringing it, or whatever it is we're trying to manifest. We're trying to orchestrate how something is coming, and we know as the operant power of our reality and the creator of our reality, the how is really not our job in this journey. We're just, we're very consumed by how it's coming, and we can get very caught up on, trying to figure out the path of knowing how something is going to come to us, and really it's just not our job to worry about that stuff. The only thing we have to be focused on is what we want and becoming the version of us that already has it.
Exactly. Conditioning our manifestation is putting conditions in between us and what we desire. Essentially, you're here, your desire's there, but you've put a whole bunch of conditions, like a tick list that needs to be put into place in order for you to have what it is you want. The 3D needs to be this way, this person needs to show up this way, I need to have money manifest in my bank through this way, this avenue, at this time. These are all conditions, and other conditions can be like, I need to be in this position before I get my dream job, I need to be earning this money before I can be happy. These are all conditions. The only conditions that are true in our reality are the ones that we make true in our mind. Essentially, we are the ones conditioning our own manifestation, because if we look at the core fundamentals of manifestation, manifesting £1,000 to manifesting 3,000, 10,000, 300,000 is exactly the same. It's just our conditions, i.e. our belief system behind that which we want. And if we actually think, we can have it. If we actually are the version of us that is in that state, is in that desire, is in that reality.
Yeah, exactly, because there is really nothing standing in the way between you and your manifestation, only the assumptions and, the meanings that we're giving to things. And oftentimes we can be thinking, I need a perfect self-concept in order to have what I want. And that's just not true, because obviously we're always manifesting 24/7 anyway, whether it's unwanted or wanted. So you can still manifest something in, but you just might not be able to sustain it, because sometimes we don't have the self-concept that can sustain the manifestation. And that's just all the work is when we're working on our self-concept and shifting our identity. We're just becoming the person that can sustain having the thing we want, so it's normalised to us. Now we're operating from that version of us that is that person. So there really are no conditions, like Tia said. It's just the ones we are placing on ourselves of why we still can't have the things that we want. So it's breaking free of that cycle.
Exactly, and that's essentially what deconditioning is. You breaking from that cycle of the thoughts, the conceptions that you are holding that are limiting you between you having and receiving that which you want. And essentially, these can look like just limiting beliefs. You thinking you can't have what it is you want. Like Leah said, thinking you need to be perfect. You need to be happy, high vibe all the time in order to manifest what you want. Things like that are essentially putting a stopgap between you receiving your desire. And the way you just can decondition this is by developing a self-concept, developing conceptions, thoughts, assumptions around you being able to have what it is you desire. One affirmation that I like to use for myself is, my desires are my birthright. I can have everything I want no matter what. What I currently see in the 3D isn't affecting what I'm manifesting for myself. You could say things like that, like everything's always working out for me. So essentially take the condition down a notch in whatever area it is that you're manifesting.
Yeah, and another way you can also ask yourself questions. What do I think is in the way of me and my manifestation? Like, why do I think that my manifestation isn't here yet?
Yeah.
Like, what are the things I am giving meaning to? What are the behaviours I'm giving meaning to? Why don't I think I can have the thing that I want yet? Or why isn't it here yet? Really explore those kind of things. See what comes out for you, and just literally turn it into the opposite. You have to start telling yourself a different story. As we know, our assumptions are creating, so we have to give a different meaning and a different assumption to all those limiting stories that we're telling ourselves of why we can't have what we want yet. And oftentimes that's the thing that's standing in between us and our manifestation, because we put that condition on it.
Exactly, guys. So you are worthy enough. It's never in question. You get to have what it is you want. These conditions that you are thinking right now for the reasons why you can't have what it is you want, start breaking them down. Start asking yourself the questions, like Leah said, why can't I have what it is I want? And then start stepping into the self-concept of the version of you that has what it is you want. And that is essentially you simultaneously bringing awareness and deconditioning that which you want. So you're closing the gap between where you are and what it is you desire. Become that version, be it, and it must manifest. And like we always say, guys, if you need help doing this, go watch all of our videos, because we talk about this simultaneously in different ways to help you reinforce your power and step into that self-concept. If you need more help beyond the content we share, you can get coaches, whether that's us, whether it's other coaches, to help you really go into that identity, to decondition and essentially step into the version of you that has what it is you want.
Yeah, because it is a choice, it's a decision to really decide to explore these things and just say, no, it's not what it is anymore, that's not who I am anymore, and now I'm deciding this for myself.
Yeah. I really feel like when you put spotlight as well on your current patterns of conditioning, why you can't have what it is you want, you feel like you're taking your power back, because you're like, that's why I've been operating that way. I don't have to operate that way anymore. I can choose something different for myself.
For sure.
Completely. So we're going to wrap up the video here. As a reminder, stop conditioning your desires. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss another video. And as we said at the beginning, if you're interested in going to your next level, you want more help beyond the content that we share, you can find out more about our services and products in the description box below. That being said, guys, we'll see you in the next video.